Welcome to this video on user roles within CNA eTool and how CNA eTool works. This is part of a series of videos that provides practical guidance to servicing lenders of HUD-insured multifamily rental properties on using CNA eTool for 10-year updates and other actions. Other videos in this series will cover access to CNA eTool, how to initiate a CNA, as well as how to complete specific screens. What users do within CNA eTool depends on their user role, the type of CNA being prepared, and the program type or event of the property that is being assessed. There are three primary user roles in CNA eTool: the submitter, the preparer, and the approving agency. The users for each of these roles will depend on the type of CNA that is being submitted. For example, an asset management CNA will have a servicing lender as the submitter, a needs assessor as the preparer, and HUD as the approving agency. The submitter initiates the CNA by creating a new CNA in the eTool and sends it to the preparer. Once the preparer completes the required screens, the preparer sends the CNA back to the submitter. After completing the remaining screens, the submitter submits the CNA and attachments to the approving agency. Submitters will generally be lenders, participating administrative entities or PAEs, public housing agencies PHAs, and multifamily assessment coordinators, MACs. For a select group of programs, needs assessors can be submitters. The preparer fills out most of the input screens but does not initiate or submit the CNA. Preparers are generally needs assessors but at times may be PHAs. As mentioned above, for some programs, needs assessors can both prepare and submit the CNA to the approving agency. The approving agency reviews the CNA once it is submitted. The approving agency will be HUD or perhaps USDA in the future. Find your program or event in the table shown on the screen to see who fulfills each role per program or event type. Servicing lenders will work on asset management CNAs for three types of programs or events: 10-year updates of HUD-insured properties, PPC loan modification for insured mortgage, and TPAs or assumptions of insured mortgages. The first step in the CNA process begins with the submitter initiating a CNA in the eTool. The submitter, as the initiator, enters key information about the property and project into the eTool. The submitter then chooses a preparer and sends the CNA to that preparer. The preparer is responsible for completing the bulk of the entry screens in the eTool. After completing these screens, the preparer sends the CNA back to the submitter to complete the remaining screens. The submitter and the preparer may send the CNA back and forth as many times as necessary until the CNA is ready for submission. The submitter then submits the CNA to HUD. When working on a CNA, both the submitter and preparer will see a list of input screens on the left menu bar. When the CNA is listed under My Desk and is opened, the user will see an icon that shows the user can both complete and edit that particular screen. If there is no icon shown, then the screen is read-only. For asset management CNAs, and in particular those for 10-year updates, the servicing lender will have both read and write access to the following screens: CNA summary, participants, narratives and attachments, financial factors, and repair-replace decisions. The submitter prepares the CNA as part of initiating and assigning the CNA. Both the submitter and the preparer may complete the participant screen. Completing this screen is intuitive, as it asks for the contact information on parties involved in the CNA other than the submitter and the preparer. This may be the owner, the engineering personnel, or architectural personnel if applicable. After the preparer has completed the property assessment and the related screens, the preparer sends the CNA back to the submitter. The submitter then completes the financial factors and the repair-replace decisions screens. Prior to submitting the CNA, the submitter must access the flag screen by selecting the Validation tab at the top of the left menu bar. If there are any warning flags, the submitter must respond to all of them by entering comments. The submitter and the preparer must resolve all severe flags before the CNA may be submitted to the approving agency. In some cases, this may require the owner to have some work done on the property prior to submission of the CNA. Thank you for watching this video. For more information on roles, CNA types, and which screens to prepare, see the CNA eTool User Guide version 3.2 on HUD's CNA eTool homepage at the address shown on the screen.